Hello everyone, my name is Ziki Zhang from Aarhus School of Architecture. Today I would like to share my thesis project, Facing the Quarry Lake with Spring Blossoms, an Anthropocene habitat in Aalborg. So first of all, what is Anthropocene? The Anthropocene refers to the contemporary geological period. In this era, humans have become the dominant geological force that has transformed the planet. We have become more connected to the planet we live on. Meanwhile, we are deeply immersed in an environment of human beings' own making. Humans have changed the higher atmosphere, the deeper rock layers, and everything in between. Excavation is the massive transfer of resources from the land and is one of the most visible actions in the Anthropocene. The evidence is that from global material movement statistics that shows in Anthropocene, humans move more than twice as much material as nature moves. So here comes my design proposal. My aspiration for the design is to illustrate how humanity, within the context of Anthropocene, is intricately connected to a broader temporal dimension. Geology serves as a tangible record of time. Excavation leads to the revelation and modification of geological imprints. The alteration we introduce to the environment today hold profound connections to both the past and the future. The objective of the thesis is to investigate the potential for renovating excavation landscape in urban settings. In contrast to the current cases of restoration, the restoration approach examined in the thesis will actively engage in the production process, aligning itself with the excavation process in the temporal dimension. The waste material undergo an on-site transformation, transitioning from their practical utility to becoming integral components of the landscape and ecology. This metamorphosis bridges the gap between the current reality and a more poetic vision of the future. Motivation. The site is located on the eastern peninsula of Aalborg, where Aalborg Portland Cement is based. On the peninsula, there is a huge lake created by the quarrying of limestone. The surface area of the lake is currently 1.5 square kilometers, which is almost the size of Aalborg's historical center. The excavation will continue until 2052, when the area will reach 3.2 square kilometers. Despite its considerable size and distinctive light blue color, the lake is currently inaccessible to public due to its industrial use. The vast majority of local people are unaware of its existence. It has no name and is not shown on map. As a result, the Eastern Peninsula has all but disappeared from public consciousness, becoming a desolate and isolated industrial island. The city's inhabitants can only see the white smoke rising from the peninsula's chimneys from afar, unaware of the blue lake and its white shore dotted with red-white flowers. During my visit, the breathtaking views of the lake evoked deep emotion in me. I was inspired to create a design proposal that embodies this feeling, including a poetic lakeside walkway that offers unparalleled views of the surrounding water. This design will act as a trap in the city, enticing visitors to explore and discover its hidden monuments. It will provide a hybrid space that not only expands the ecological diversity of the city, but also provides space for recreational activities and energy and industrial production potential. Next, I will talk about site. Limfield is where the site located. It's named after the abundance of limestone. It is one of the main sources of limestone in Denmark. The site is about 3 kilometers to Aalborg train station, Aalborg University, and Nordland Power Station, about 8 kilometers to Aalborg Airport and Ekholm Island. The lake covers an area of approximately 1.5 square kilometers It has a perimeter of about 4,600 meters. The size of the lake is almost as large as the historical center. Even though the lake is very large and close to the city, it is hidden due to its industrial use. The historical analysis shows that the lake expanded together with the city. After the city stopped growing, the lake became the most dynamic changing area in the city. The lake has 4 boundaries. The rewilding process and excavation happen at the same time. Poetic. The Blue Quarry Lake is the focal point of the site, which encompasses several intertwined themes. Firstly, the Anthropocene approach, the changes that humanity has brought to the planet, including excavation and ecological disruption, are on display here. Second, excavation is the hallmark of the Anthropocene. People have moving twice as much material as nature during this approach. Excavation has reshaped geomorphology and alert topography, exposing geological deposits from the distant past to the present. Thirdly, the excavation poses a significant challenge to urban planning and development, as it occupies a large amount of space. This in turn drives the need for resources, leading further excavation and pressing issue of the space. The quarry lake on the site is an embodiment of this conflict, pitting man against nature. Last, the poetic nature of the site provides a unique response to the Anthropocene. The design proposal is a poetic vision of the future. Green bushes, red flowers, and white sandy lakeshore, poetic landscape can be found here. For consideration, the above themes serve as the foundation for the design, from lithosphere change to recreational landscape design. This design seeks to document the impact of the Anthropocene on the surrounding soil, represented through earthwork landscape. This landscape will provide a vital link between human activities and the excavated space. Limestone quarrying at the site will continue until 2052, producing an annual surplus of the excavated materials. Currently, some of the surplus material has been reused as a barrier between the lake and the city, while the rest of it is unused. Some of this unused material has undergone spontaneous rewilding, transforming into an ecological system with potential for both ecological diversity and recreational use. In the design proposal, the use of surplus material in the construction of different earth landscape creates different scenes. Each piece of earth has its own unique wave-like structure. Although the total volume of the surplus material remains the same, the different types of earthwork have unique characteristics, resulting in a diverse and captivating landscape. All the earthwork wave through the surrounding of the quarry lake and create the different scenarios, from biosphere change to ecological restoration. The design aims to create a space that promotes ecological diversity while providing opportunities for relaxation and recreation. Situated next to a fjord, the region has a distinctive ecological environment. Remarkably, there is no clear boundary between the nature and the artificial in the area around the quarry lake. The exposed limestone soil is undergoing a process of rewilding, and the lakeshore area is notable for its wide range of wildflowers, some of which are listed as worthy of protection. It is possible to create a unique landscape with limestone area that attracts diverse plants and animal species if the design intelligently utilizes the special local soil and humid microclimate. Scenic paths. For those who wish to explore the whole peninsula, they can follow the scenic path that goes all the way around. Visitors will be able to enjoy the light blue water in a variety of ways. From strolling along the wide river banks to engaging exhilarating water sports, the path along the lakeshore is decorated with beautiful flowers, and it is the perfect spot for a cup of coffee. For the more adventurous, a ride through the lake forest is an exciting experience. The beach at the edge of the lake, covered in mist, offers a stunning view, while shimmering light of the fjord area create a magical and enchanting atmosphere. The scenery of this place is made up of several small monuments that woven together to form a complete scenario. These small monuments are woven together, providing a sense of connection and continuity between different parts of the scene. This could be seen in the way the landscape is designed to create a flow and rhythm, guiding people along a particular path and offering different perspectives and experience along the way. The fragmented scene people encountered at the site are integrated into their everyday emotion and form their memories of this place. Record of time. There will be enough time between now and the end of excavation for the forest to grow. As time processes, the earthwork will also gradually increase together with the increase of surplus materials. The earthwork record the time, and the landscape process intertwine with the production process. Conclusion. The integration of landscape pathway and earthwork design throughout the site can serve as means to expand its ecological diversity and promote urban recreation. People's deep engagement with the surrounding landscape and their experiences of the excavated lake will enable the formation of long-lasting memory associated with the site. In the era of Anthropocene, people will live poetically. To conclude, a poem to sum up the design. Facing the quarry lake with spring blossoms. In the depths of your soul, the lake and your heart lie. Silent and still, and obscured from your eye. But when you gaze upon the blue water bright, the lake's radiance glows in golden light. Only when you face the lake so serene, can the spring blossoms blooms and the world be seen. The warmth of the sun and the cold of the breeze will awaken your heart from its winter's freeze.